better now.
Okay.
Okay, it's not appearing.
Yeah, it will take some time. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, this is the one. We are live. We are live. We are live.
Yay! Hello, sorry guys. Our Choco Spiro didn't set up properly.
भाई नया streamer हूँ. Sorry guys. New streamer.
New streamer. Oh,
New
sorry.
streamer.
Oh.
New streamer. First, you are first man. दम है तो debate करो. क्या हो गया भाई? इतना गुस्सा क्यों कर रहे हो यार? Alright guys, we are live. I'm really sorry for the delay. I'm really sorry for the hiccups, but this is reality, right? I am not a techie person, which I am by the way, but still I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know why Soul are not rotating early in the zones. Wait, let me check. Where is it? I don't know why Soul are not rotating early in the zones. I don't know.
Okay.
They are not doing good in edge-to-edge gameplay.
So the problem with Soul, if you watch the stream and you have your map on the side, right? For me, I personally feel like there is a difference in opinion.
Between players?
Yeah, between players. Specifically, legit and Manya. That's what I think.
That's what you think?
Yeah, that's what I think.
All right. Could be the case. मतलब IC का कहने का मतलब है कि उसको लगता है कि there's a difference of opinion यार. But ठीक है, I don't know. Love from Nepal, love from Gurgaon, man. How are you, Prajwal? Rahul Hydra. Hydra, people are very happy. You know what is Hydra?
The Avengers Hydra?
No. The Hydra is a clan made by Dynamo Gaming. He's a famous gamer of India, and now he joined God's Reign as a co-owner.
Co-owner. Okay, that one I know.
So that's why you can see a lot of dragons in the chat. Because God's Reign played well today, man.
God's Reign played really well today. God's Reign really... It's just sad that Delta lost his 1v1 to Atom. That's all.
All right, guys. All right. I'm going to ask IC some tough questions now. IC, what happened today with Godlike?
Okay, so from what I know, Hiroshima Godlike is a team that plays off morale, momentum, and hype. Robin told me in the finals of BGIS, he told me that the team works well if they are like finishing people, they're always getting frags, right?
Yeah.
So if they get frags, they feel good.
But if they don't get frags, they don't feel good. But
so what happened was, Godlike first game, they did well.
Yeah, they got 9 frags.
And then after that, morale kind of started to hit them. Game 2 got messed up, Game 3 got messed up. So they never really bounced back from that. And also, on track record, Godlike has always done well if it's short bursts of games. So today themselves, they like 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
And then they just couldn't recover. That's what I think.
That's a different opinion. यार मुझे नहीं लगता कि that's the case. Personally, I feel that it's just one bad game and it's a domino effect.
Yeah.
Like एक खराब game and उसके बाद they are like they couldn't find the momentum and anything.
I heard the rumors as well. Like just today, right? There were 2 super subs that did well. One was from Reckoning. They got
they got a different player. Max was playing.
Max, today. They got Max, and then for Wildfangs they got Anu. How to pronounce his name?
Sorry.
The sub that replaced Seth for Wildfangs.
Anush 2OP.
Anush 2OP. So they did okay-ish. But for Godlike, I'm still waiting for the super sub Simp.
Oh.
So that's what I'm feeling.
Don't give them hope, yaar.
So I posted on my broadcast, right? I said that
you want Simp.
No, not one Simp. If they don't perform again, they should give him a chance. That's what I feel.
अगर दूसरा दिन भी खराब जाता है, they should get Simp in.
Yeah. But who? Don't know.
Yeah, that's my next question. If you want to bring Simp in, who is going to be your replacement? Who is going to get replaced?
Okay, based on performance-wise, right? Today, to be honest, I'm just gonna straight up say it wasn't Jonathan's day. Just today, it wasn't Jonathan's day. And if Jonathan still has that same day again tomorrow, he should take a break and let him reset, and then give him a shot.
I don't think Johnny is going to get a break. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. So he only had one bad moment, but everything else is just like
I'm telling you, the domino effect. The domino effect was there. So ठीक है, जो भी है. We want Simpin playing 4 in place of S-Power. I don't think so, bro. That's gonna happen, man. S-Power को bench पे बिठाने के लिए नहीं लाया. मैं तुम्हें पिछली stream में भी बहुत बार बोला है. S-Power can't be benched, Edmino can't be benched, Punk can't be benched, and Jonathan himself can't be benched.
Yeah.
It's impossible to bench any of them. Simp is the savior. That is his tagline, Simp the savior. But I don't think so भाई कि Simp को मौका मिलेगा
Yeah,
अभी.
because he hasn't played for the entire season, right?
अभी वो
Yeah, so
खेला
he's a
नहीं
little bit warmed down also.
तो I think पूरा सीजन यही लोग खेलने वाले हैं और यही चलता रहेगा. I also think that tomorrow they are going to make a comeback, but that's what I feel. मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है Simp lucky charm है. They're saying Simp is a lucky charm. Do you believe in luck? I believe in grind. I believe in practice, Baba.
Because I understand why they wanted to swap him out based off his performance from BGIS. Like his performance from BMPS last year was really, really good. But last term BGIS, he was kind of shaky. It was Admino and Jonathan just doing everything. And Admino is still consistent now.
All right. I see Sakshi is in the chat. Namaste ji.
Hello.
Namaste.
Hello, Spiro wifey.
Yeah, Spiro's wifey is here. So we talked about Godlike and we'll talk about them in detail. But let's quickly brush off Soul. Like, what do you think went wrong with Soul today?
Yeah, it's difference of opinion.
So, but how can you say that, bro? I don't think they have legit as the filter. First of all, Mane is the IGL. I think agar koi filter, if anyone is a filter, it's going to be Knuckle, not legit.
So what happened was, in the map of Erangel, I think the latest one, right?
Yeah, they had a split.
They had a split. So initially they were already dodging, right? The Wildfangs was chasing them and everything. They had an idea. Legit was able to find the entry point from east. But then he had to U-turn back and follow back Manya's rotation because they pushed the run off together.
Alright, so I think that's not a difference of opinion. That's synergy issue right now.
Yeah.
That may be a synergy issue because it's a new team. Abhi साथ में इतना नहीं खेला है. Pressure situation साथ में नहीं झेली है. I don't know, man. What do you think? तुम बताओ कि तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि क्या गलत हो रहा है इन teams के साथ. But at the same time, OG didn't play well today as well. And I am a big OG supporter right now because the way they played in the first one. अरे 100 रुपये आया, रुको. पैसा, money bro. ये वाले sleeper cell activate हो गए हैं BMPS में. By the way, दिल से Godlike कल first match winner chicken dinner. I love the positivity, man. Logan, keep supporting your team. Bapun, thank you so much for becoming member for 2 months. Let's go. Mark my words, Spiro. Bhai, 8-bit will win the BMPS. You have to change your prediction. And my King Somraj will bring another trophy to his kingdom.
Wow.
Wow, man.
A lot of.
I can feel you, brother. मेरे को यहाँ पे लगा है भाई सीधा तेरा जो तूने बोला. But अगर OG qualify नहीं होती, I'll think about changing my prediction because I have to change my prediction then. So yeah. Bro, आप किसका फैन हो भाई? मैं तो किसी का फैन नहीं हूँ. मैं तो कास्टर हूँ. अपनी टीम वैसे भी बाहर हो गई है Revenant X-Pac, so sad life. Wrong decision making. So Ashish is saying Soul is making wrong decisions. Oh, by the way, they changed the rotation. They changed the zone drop in Sanhok. That was really smart, but then the split was too big. They were not able to manage. Unlucky.
Yeah, so again, it's difference of opinion, right? So when Goblin and Legit play together,
they play really well. Yeah.
But when they split, right, I think there was only one time they made one mistake. And that's because I think the Sunhawk map, right? Nako was trying to bait Reckoning, but for some reason Viper had just insane reactions. 180 pump Nahol, took him out, and then they just left. I was like, huh? How? Legit was watching Nakul, but for some reason Viper got the pump, got the frag, ran away. I was like, how?
By the way, Bapun is saying that Simp, everyone wants Sim to play. But if Sim doesn't play well, everyone gonna criticize him.
Yeah. But for me, it's risky to get him because he has not
played with the team. No practice.
So it's risky. Even though as I want to, it's risky. But at the same time, it depends on the subs who are hungry, if that makes sense. Like Somi was hungry during Seoul. That's why they qualified for BGIS.
बाबू ड्रॉप चेंज करने का ये मतलब नहीं होता कि आप हर बार जब सैनोक का मैप आएगा तो आप उसी ड्रॉप पे जाओगे. वो लॉबी के हिसाब से आप चेंज करते हो, बट लॉबी के हिसाब से भी मैंने सोल को कभी चेंज करते नहीं देखा था अपना ड्रॉप इतना, बट उन्होंने चेंज किया and it was nice. Zone उन पे बना था. Camp Alpha zone is not coming, to be honest, and if there is no Camp Alpha zone, Soul is struggling. That's a fact जो बहुत लंबे समय से सबको पता है. And I just hope that they can bring something on because कल भी I don't know उनके कितने Sanhok के मैच हैं because tomorrow is also 2 Sanhoks. Day after is also 2 Sanhoks. I don't know how many their groups are playing.
To be honest, they still have time. Like today, especially for Godlike, Soul and Orangutan, they still have time. It's not like really far apart. Tomorrow, all they need to do is decent. And then game 3, game 4 is where you start to see crazy things, right? I think for the top teams, right, especially Undergod's team, right? Undergods like Volcano or BO7S, all these people, right? They today and yes, tomorrow is going to be like the best day for them to.
To be honest, if you ask me, all these teams play well. Volcano,
Yeah.
BO7S, all they had their moments, like
Correct,
crazy
correct.
moments. The only problem with them is that they are inconsistent.
Correct.
If they can be consistent, they can easily reach the finals
Correct,
because
correct.
already have decent amount of points
Correct.
right now. So let's see if they can be consistent tomorrow. They can really be closing in on the grand finals, man.
Yeah.
Lag हो रहा है अरे lag यहाँ तो नहीं हुआ.
But one thing I realized,
Guys, Thunder spam करने पे ban मत दो यार. Spam करने दो थोड़ा बहुत तो यार. It's okay. Not a lot of people are watching. सिम्प में कुछ तो है जो हेल्प कर सकते हैं टीम को. I don't know यार. मेरे को भी लगता है. Look, I personally don't believe in luck wala luck. I believe in hard work, smart work. But at the same time, भाई अगर तुम पे जोन बन रहा है और एक बंदा सिम्प अगर बचा है उसने क्लच किया उसने कितनी बार सेव किया यार बहुत बार सेव किया उसने सो ठीक है भाई ये जोन हमेशा गॉडलाइक से दूर क्यों जाता है यार इट्स लक ब्रो
you know,
it's random.
Soul and Wildfang's rotation is very similar. The way they think, the way they play is very similar, and because of that, they always clash against each other.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
So the way they rotate, the way how they entry, especially in Erangel, right, is very similar. And then Soul messed Wildfang up, but Soul themselves got messed up also because of it.
Got it.
Because they had to, like, they couldn't find entry point because both of them had to clash each other. And then Wildfang is chasing them. So it's so awkward.
All right. Akash, we are not going to sing, bro. If you send 10,000 rupees, then I will.
What are you going to sing? What song are you going to sing? Hindi song? English song?
Anything, whatever you like, bro. भाई अगर सोल और गॉडलाइक दोनों क्वालिफाई नहीं करी तो वॉचिंग कहाँ से आएगी फाइनल्स में यार तुम्हें याद है BGIS the which one was that I think yeah Mumbai one where Soul and Godlike didn't qualify and we still got like decent enough watching so decent enough watching तो आ जाएगी but will we break the records I don't know but I really want them to qualify yaar. I really want Soul Godlike Wildfangs OG Reckoning Gothrain all these teams to qualify but do you think all this will qualify no right there are going to be setbacks and सच बता रहा हूँ राउंड 1 में ओजी का प्रदर्शन देखने के बाद ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा था कि भाई वो क्वालिफाई नहीं होंगे एंड इट वाज सरप्राइजिंग टू सी जो आज हुआ बट ठीक है
Dude, I think like for guys, Jonathan had only one bad fight, guys. Chill. He only had one bad fight, which is the Sanhok one. But after that, the Miramar one, to be honest, I don't know how the hell Shady got that pump on the street. That was so like, what the hell was that, Shady?
So basically, I think Jonathan was it was a pixel away.
Yeah, a very small pixel. So that was just unlucky,
and he was low on HP, so that hit and he got knocked. And Punk tried to trade him.
Yeah, Punk got taken out.
Punk got taken out as well.
So, 2 OP is always damn good in building fights. I don't know how, but 2 OP, they're so confident in it.
Speedway Ronnie in place of Knuckle. Knuckle is in terrible form right now, bro. Knuckle जैसा player नहीं है यार और कोई. Inglando, क्या चल रहा है भाई? Pain, fixes in the chat, bro. Speedway आज Godlike का दिन नहीं था, लेकिन Godlike, dude, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I have never seen a day like this.
What?
I don't know for how many tournaments, like where every experienced team like starts making all these silly mistakes. I've never seen a day like this. Have you seen this? No, right? Even in BGIS, there was...
Personally, I can see Godlike specifically is trying things.
Oh, why should they try things? Achha, yeah, they were a little more aggressive in the first one.
No. So, basically, every single map they've played, right? Each different group, they've swapped drop spots.
They always do that.
And it's very uncomfortable. The way they are playing based on the things, the rotation, right? Especially, like, they play Sanhok northeast all the way, right? If the circle shifts southwest, they messed up the first time, but today they did okay. They were able to push in from the south side, but the circle forced them out. So I think they're getting used to their new play style because, to be honest, if they prepare for the next tournament, okay, we're not going to say what, because most of the main teams are preparing with that in mind, you have to swap because when new teams come into the picture, it's different.
Yeah, it is different. But to be honest, it's just one bad day, dude.
Yeah, today is just one bad day. To be honest, it's just one bad day.
It's not a bad tournament.
So
the only problem is it's a bad time to have a bad day.
Yeah,
it's semi-finals week number 2.
True.
So if you don't make it from here, you're done. BMPS dream is over.
True.
Fixes is the problem. Fixes is here in the chat. He wants to talk with you personally. I say.
Who is
don't spam NRV. Fixes, bro.
Yeah, who's the problem?
You.
Yeah, you the problem.
Fixes the problem.
Fixes the problem.
Why every time Goblin knock first, like every time, then whole team eliminated one by one? Bro, to be honest, that BO7S fight, Soul would have won it 99% of the times. I don't know how they lost it. Bro,
BO7S was playing really good today.
I just don't know how they lost that fight, man. It was silly mistakes, man. Even how things happened today, bro, it's unbelievable. Even Reckoning had a bad day today.
Yeah, Reckoning was awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, because they gave so much control to BO7S. Yes. Johnny is committing silly mistakes and therefore Godlike are losing the fights. Only today, bro. All the tournament, he was perfect. So what about 8-Bit? I love Somraj, to be honest. I really love the way he carries his team. It was not a great run in the semi-finals week 1, last 2 days for him, but uske alawa, Somraj is...
To be honest, today Raiden played really
Raiden always plays well. That's the thing, bro. But nobody talks about him.
That's the thing, right? I don't really notice Raiden that much, but today, right? Specifically today, Raiden was like the star.
Raiden always...
He was the reason why 8-Bit is winning.
Always plays well. Yeah. Raiden is the best thing happened to 8-Bit.
Raiden is playing really well.
Spirit Jonathan का confidence low लग रहा है, shotgun से मारा नहीं जा रहा. यार देख भाई बपुन क्या होता है ना कि कभी-कभी ऐसे moments आते हैं. When the player was coming in, it was bound to be a surprise attack on him. That shot you cannot miss. But there are some days when you miss those shots. कोई भी बड़ा से बड़ा player भी कभी-कभी वैसे shots miss कर देता है. And वही हुआ आज. And bad time, bro. Because उसके बाद the morale just went down for Godlike. After that, I didn't see a proper Godlike.
Because Godlike's game plan is very simple. Farm as many finishes as possible and then go through, right? Their first game was like that. Then after that, I think 1 bad fight, 2 bad fight. After that, things just went really, really down south. They are very momentum based. That's what Robin told me before. Now can see the trend as well. I think the hardest recovery is what Zap said as well during the last day of week 1, right? Oh, they were celebrating, needed 9 points, and then suddenly, you know, they just needed 1 more point to qualify, and then the whole mood kind of shift. So obviously, it is pretty tense in between their team.
I have a theory, by the way.
Yeah.
So there's a super chat here. Dhruvin is saying Manya's rotation is the problem, don't you think? I have a theory. I feel, and now that's my opinion, कि नया zone meta, it was introduced as a way. मतलब अगर तुम PUBG की teams को देखोगे, all the PMCO, PMGO, all the teams are very aggressive in the first few circles. The first 2 zones, first 3 zones, they are super aggressive. But हमारी Indian teams, they're just camping, they're just holding, they're getting in the zone and not fighting at all. So the new zone, the reason new zone was introduced to start engaging fights. But the thing is, हम लोग वैसा नहीं कर रहे हैं. So उनके जैसा rotation और उनके जैसा वो करना भी फायदेमंद नहीं साबित हो रहा है फिर. मतलब think about it. If we are not fighting like that, then there's no point rotating like them. Like for example, God's Reign changed their rotation today. They went back to the old zone rotation. You remember पहले के zone में God's Reign used to rotate slowly. They used to stay on the edge. They don't used to come on the. So they just adjusted that and they just used the old rotation and it worked for them. वो नई रोटेशन नहीं कर रहे जोन के सेंटर वाली. God's Reign ने नहीं करी वो आज and it worked for them. Think about it. भाई VST वाला S Power नहीं दिख रहा है, क्या हुआ? I think उसका रोल चेंज हुआ है जितना मैंने सुना यार. I think S Power is not playing that aggressive role in the team.
I think it comes up to morale, right? Their first debut match today, S Power and Mino was doing really well. 5 finishes each, 4 finishes each. Was doing really well. After that game, everything was like chaos. It's like I don't know what's happening.
But if you guys agree with me about the new zone meta thingy, because we watch PUBG a lot. And वहाँ पे if you watch, they fight a lot, yeah, in the first few circles. In 3 circles, in 3 stages, they fight a lot in Indian circuit. Right now, nobody is taking fights early on.
And that's why in the late game, it becomes very awkward.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, if you're not going to play like them, then you can't rotate like them.
See the problem
because it won't get you spaces.
I think it comes down to mental, right? So today, I think before semi-finals and also round 3, right? There are some teams that fought early round 1, round 2. But after that fight, they got third party by people from out of nowhere, and then they just stopped pretending to like that because there are people like Amino, that's one. There's people like Aru. There's people like who's that fella again? That solo guy that always likes to look for people, and then suddenly, hey guys, got somebody here, let's third party. I can't remember who was it. I think it was
which team?
I know it's Elmino, Manya, Jelly.
Jelly is very good.
These three always likes to find opportunity like that. So that's why people stop fighting early.
Yeah.
It's like a mental game.
I understand. What do you think Seoul will qualify for the finals? Yeah, I तो really think they will, but nobody thought कि आज ऐसा खेलेंगे ये सारी teams. भाई आज का दिन इतना सरप्राइजिंग दिन था. We were casting. हमने सोया नहीं था 2 दिन से मैंने और एंकी ने, but we casted so and it was so hyped up कि नींद भी नहीं आ रही थी उस time.
For me, very simple. Good. For Seoul, right? They will qualify if 4 of them work together. That's it. Simple.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I see. If you can't be a team, you can't win. Now, this is the time to be a team. I mean, even if you look at Reckoning, all the good games, it was individual brilliance. Some game Viper was playing well, some game Some is playing well.
Yes.
As a team, Reckoning ne ek game acha nahi khela.
But why Some got subbed out? You know,
I don't know.
I also don't know. I was also very surprised. It took me 2 games. After that, I was like wondering, hey, something is not right. Then I saw the chat. Where is Some? I was like, hey, yeah, you're right. Who is that? Oh, wait. Why is Max playing Reckoning?
Yeah, I mean, do you think Seoul is avoiding a lot of fights as a team? Because Seoul's USP is to take fights. Win fights. They have Goblin, legit knuckle mania, bro.
Okay, so it comes down to mental.
It's in the mental.
So like first game we do well, we get aggressive. You know, Goblin legit is the type that gets aggressive, right? And then suddenly, if like one bad game, you know, okay guys, we should switch a plan. We play passive. Suddenly we play this, we play that. So it comes down to that just morale. Like, are you feeling confident? Are you willing to like say, oh, today we made a bad game, they just play. So BO7S, if you think about it, first game, even freaking Johnny. Okay, not Jonathan. Our Super Johnny. He casted, right? He said this very blatantly on cast. I've never really used this word. I've only used this word 3 to 4 times in my entire career. That was a troll. He said BO7S. But personally, I felt in team comms, BO7S made the 4 versus 2, right? They went aggressive to push. They had the numbers. But if they lose, but they agreed to the call, it's fine.
Okay. I have a logic. And वो logic I think is going to be the right logic. 4 games हुए हैं. अभी के लिए कट ऑफ कितना है? चलो चैट में बताओ, थोड़ा चैट इंटरेक्शन भी होगा. Otaku Sato, it's impossible. Bro, Johnny just won the MVP in BGIS. You can't sub him out. Tell me. Hi Bhanu Pratap, कैसे हो भाई? जल्दी बताओ. What is not the cutoff? 8वीं टीम के पास कितने points हैं?
Actually, the cutoff I have no freaking clue. What's the current cutoff?
29.
29.
Yeah, 29 is 8 team के पास points.
So the cutoff for semi-finals week 1 was 91, right?
Yeah.
But that was 12 games. Now it's
115 according to me.
So it should be
around
115, 120.
Yeah. So 29, right? 29. अभी कितना है? सबसे bottom team के पास Jux के पास कितना है? 7 point है. It's just one game. One good game, you're back.
One good game.
The problem, for all your OGs, Souls, Godlike, Wildfangs, one good game and you're in top 8. Doesn't matter आज क्या हुआ, right? But if tomorrow is bad, then it's going to be really tough. इन सानक अगर जॉनी के पास S12 के होती तो वो अंदर जाने का मौका ही नहीं मिलता अमेजिंग को. But भाई, that's not a excuse, right? DBS is, I know उसमें टाइम लगता है पहली 2 बुलेट्स के बाद, but DBS S12 still you have to hit your shots. Is there any other chance to get any international slot? Bro, I don't want to say anything about the international slot right now.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, we know a lot of things.
You'll find out in the near future.
Yeah,
if there is any.
We'll see really soon. Can Godlike qualify? Of course, I'm saying na ek acha match and they're back. Sim should get a chance. I don't think so, brother.
No.
I don't see anyone sitting down from this team.
Yeah.
This is a dream lineup, bro.
It's
Bro,
it's really hard.
This was the hype before this tournament. This is the dream lineup. You have the best players, best 3 assaulters in one single team who played well on LAN.
Okay,
and the best IGL.
See, you're talking from Godlike's perspective.
Yeah, this is the best team.
You know what happens? Okay, so we talk about 2 scenarios, right? First scenario is Godlike qualifies, lift the trophy. Oh wait, wow, S Power is the reason, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You flip the switch. If 8-bit gets trophy again without S Power, then I'm curious to see what Somraj says.
Somraj is gonna say a lot of things if Somraj wins again.
So it's 2 different perspectives. It's like the hero arc and also the villain arc. But at the same time, Somraj is also a hero himself. You know, he's trying to prove a point. But at the end of the day, every single team has their own story, you know.
But to be honest, I think we are disappointed today by the level of gameplay because this is not the BGMI that we know. The level of BGMI was lower today.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I was kind of set up today's game.
Yeah, the level of BGMI is lower today. अगर कोई अंडरगॉड ऐसे शॉट्स मिस कर रहा होता या फिर कुछ भी ऐसी टीम वर्क में प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही होती, जैसे सोल को आज टीम वर्क में प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी या ओजी को प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी या गॉड लाइक को प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी या कुछ भी जो हो रहा था, अगर किसी अंडरगॉड को हो रहा होता ना तो
I really like AKOP. He's so confident.
AKOP with the
so
emote.
freaking confident.
But no, so that's a tips and tricks.
So if you emote no footstep, right?
Yeah, only that emote.
Yeah, but at the same time, when he did it right, you can see the confidence. He knows exactly what to do. Like, it's so disgusting.
AK is a good player.
I really like what he did. It was so disgusting.
Dude, I was surprised that OG only got like how many? 16 points today? They had the circle, dude. They were in the center of the circle. They had everything.
Somebody read them. Yeah. Like OG has been the most consistent team out of every single tournament, right?
I plus one on that. Admino has crazy good game sense, dude.
I agree with Admino.
Yeah,
Admino is like really on point.
He takes people out when nobody expects him to. About Somraj is great, dude.
Okay. So I had a weird dream team in mind.
What is your dream team? Tell me.
So just now on the way, after today's games finished, right? I wanted to see Goblin, Legit, Admino, and one more IGL. I just don't know who it is. In one team.
Goblin, Legit,
Admino, and one more IGL. That's something that I suddenly out of nowhere was like,
Goblin, Legit, Admino, Somraj.
Oh, that's not bad too. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad.
But we are not talking about dream teams here. Bro.
No, it's just like imagination. It was like, what happens if that happens? Does that look good? That looks pretty okay. Now that you mention it, Somraj, I was trying to find a good IGL.
I think Somraj can balance them.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. That'll be a very interesting roster.
If Somraj controlled S-Power, he can control anyone. S-Power is a loose cannon.
Then why did he leave?
I don't know the exact reasons, but Godlike is
You say he can control him.
Control in the game, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put words in my mouth. Goblin, Admino, AKOP, Somraj. Yeah, that's a good lineup as well. But Legit is a very good player, यार.
Yeah. AKOP is not bad too.
Yeah. So Godlike ने तो पूरे tournament में बस एक ही chicken लिया है, Sanok वाला. I know, right? But that is normal for them. If you remember BGIS, उन्होंने इतने chickens नहीं निकाले थे. They still managed to reach the podium.
Today's conversation don't simply clip and make me viral again, guys.
Make him viral, bro.
No viral. We're just having proper discussions.
He wants haters, bro. Talk about GDR Hydra. I'm so happy for Dynamo, bro. I respect him a lot. Welcome Dynamo. Welcome to esports again. Looking forward to see the Dragons in the chat.
To be honest, I'm worried for God's Reign.
You're worried for God's Reign?
Yeah, I'm worried for them. Like today, the way they play,
it's how they used to play in the old zone. That's the same, and they managed to do it well.
Yeah, but I'm worried because they tried it in BGIS, but now it's like they have one good day. But if they are able to replicate again in these next 3 days and then pull it off the win in the grand finals, that is okay. But it feels very shaky.
The problem with that strategy is the timing is everything.
Yeah.
If you can't time the zone, then it's gonna be hard for you. S-Power, Ninja Boy, Knuckle, Destro. Wow. Views on Omega come back. Bro, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ भाई. Omega मेरे शहर से है, रोहतक से है. तो छोरा बढ़िया खेल रहा है. मजा आ रहा है भाई देख के उसको. By the way, tomorrow I'm making stories by Spiro जो मेरा channel है Instagram पे. If you are yet to follow that. उस पे एक बहुत ही special आएगा परसों जिसका आएगा. So yeah. One bad day brought them to semis 2. Hopefully, no. It was not one bad day, bro. It was 2 bad days. Two bad days.
Who tell 2 bad days?
Godlike. 2 bad days in semis week 1.
The last two, right? The second last. The last 2 days was just terrible. I don't know what happened.
They managed to get how many? Six matches, 54 points, if I'm not wrong.
They got 6 points on game 3.
Yeah.
Then
day 3, 6 points.
Last day, they needed 9 points. They got 9 points. I think they just couldn't qualify. They just did 10 points.
Waymaker, Spiro bhai, RNTX में कुछ changes होने के chances हैं या नहीं? At least one change is needed, if not 2, 3. Which players you think RNTX should acquire? So यार ये सब ना depend करता है कि BMPS खत्म होने के बाद कौन से transfers हो रहे हैं. If there are good transfers, then RNTX will, I think, go for it.
Wow, thanks. They'll take Wow, thanks.
Wildfangs is a different team, and Nakul Igel and Ronnie comes in for Manya. Soul rules. यार ध्रुविन आपकी ना statement बहुत interesting है, but at the same time हम मान्या की बात कर रहे हैं भाई. मान्या ने कुछ impossible चीजें करी हैं past में जिसको नजरअंदाज नहीं किया जा सकता. So yeah. Hi Gamzo, how are you? What's your thought on RNTX day one performance? RNTX, which day one? They didn't
There's
play
so
today.
many day ones, bro.
Yeah. Godlike playing like Soul and Soul is playing like Soul. As a Soul fan, I'm saying, but Soul is not consistent for a while as of now. All the best for tomorrow. Shh.
Okay.
First of all, nice name. Oh, his name is Shh.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay,
not
okay,
shushing you, bro.
Oh, okay.
You thought I was shushing you?
No, I'm sorry. It's your stream. You want to ban me? I'm sorry. I'll sit at the corner.
No, bro, it's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
bro. Come,
No,
bro.
no.
I'm kidding, bro.
No.
Come. I was not shushing you,
No.
man. Come. His name is Shh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I personally feel that Soul be a little aggressive. That's my thought. Because मेरे को लगता है कि उनका टीमवर्क अगर वो चलता है तो वो बहुत सही चलता है. Goblin Legend को एक साथ रहना चाहिए. वो एक साथ बहुत अच्छा खेलते हैं. That's a very good duo, right? Goblin Legend.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, very simple, right? As a pro team, doesn't matter what kind of interfaces. Like, obviously, there is going to be team reshuffle every single season, every single tournament, right? Because there's going to be difference of opinion, you know, they want to try something new. I feel like playing with this guy, I feel like do this. All these things happen in whatever esports title. Doesn't matter, it's BGMI, PUBG, Dota, CS, it happens all the time. So chemistry and enjoy playing with your friends or enjoy playing with this player is more important than you, I'm here, 9 to 5 work, come to work just to play. And then it feels like a lifeless thing, you know. Are you enjoying yourself? That's a little bit more important. And I feel like as pros, right, especially now in week 2, there's 3 more days left. They have to fix the things in one day. Day 2, okay, so usually the timeline, right? Day 1, okay, we do whatever shit, you know, there's no data. You'll reset, you know, we roughly have an idea this team plays like what. Oh, things didn't work out. Day 2, prep. Day 3, day 4, this is where the difference between the pros and the WoW.
The problem is, I agree with you and everything that you're saying. The problem is, it's semis week 2. If you mess up one day, you are out of the tournament now.
No. It's still comebackable because you must understand top 8.
One day after today, if tomorrow is bad.
So if 2 days, they have bad days, day 3, day 4, almost impossible to come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're telling me only day 1 they finish.
No. I'm saying if you play one day badly, you can't qualify because today is over. Only 3 days remaining. If you play one more bad day, it's over.
For me, very simple. Let's say total of 4 days, right? You have one bad day, decent day, you're qualified. You don't need to be like, I'm chicken every single game.
वही तो किसांग और थाई कह रहे हैं भाई एक बात बोलता हूँ चिल रहो भाई 6 मैच अभी भी हैं ग्रुप सी एंड ए सी इसमें गॉडलाइक 6 मैच में 60 पॉइंट लेगी एकदम टट्टी लॉबी है हो जाएगा I love the confidence. I won't say it's a tutty lobby, bro. I say it's a decent lobby because anybody can surprise anyone. But at the same time, मुझे तो आज भी नहीं लग रहा था भाई ये सब होगा. मुझे तो आज ही लग रहा था कि बहुत आसानी से हो जाएगा. I'm not gonna lie. I am surprised right now. I am disappointed. Like मैं सोया नहीं हूँ इतने दिन हो गए देखो आँखें पीछे लाल हो रखी हैं. I will take a like 12-hour sleep after the stream. 12 घंटे सोऊंगा मैं.
Oh, you mean you're tired, huh?
I'm tired.
Your eyes is back.
But I am disappointed.
Okay, fair enough.
More than that, I am disappointed. How the hell the best teams of India, the best players of India play like that today?
This is why week 2 is the most difficult week. Right? There are some teams that, they got lucky, I got chicken by zone, whatever shit, right? But in 16 games, it balances out all the luck. It becomes a skill thing. So in the end, consistency will always beat everything else. So yes, week 1, you know, got like kind of messed up as win. But even for 8-bit, they also messed up. But now they bounced back. They did pretty okay. So in the consistent long-term interval, right?
Yeah.
If you are a decent team that has good fundamentals, you will still qualify.
It's like law of averages.
Yeah,
you are going
law
to
of averages, correct.
Yeah,
so
but
in
the
this
problem
16 in these 16 matches, you will see the top teams bounce back. But if the top teams don't even do well, or let's say they don't qualify, right? If they don't play somewhere in a 9, 10, or 11 position, that team is done for. Usually.
Hey Krishna Gamers, how are you? My views on Simp. A lot of people are asking about Simp. मैं बिल्कुल तुम्हें सीधा straight forward जवाब देता हूँ. I don't see Simp coming.
As much as I want to see him as a super sub,
I don't see him coming.
But I also don't see him coming.
I don't see anyone getting replaced in this.
Yeah, I don't think so too. It's too risky.
And at the same time, same for Ronnie. I don't see Ronnie coming in this lineup.
I also don't see Ronnie.
Maybe. अगर कल का दिन भी खराब गया जो I hope नहीं हो.
Unless like there is a major fight internally or whatever.
Major fight
internally. Or medical or some shit.
Or tomorrow is a bad day. if tomorrow is another bad day, then they have to do something. It's
yeah,
desperation.
it's desperation already. Yeah,
It's
correct.
desperation.
They'll definitely have to do something.
अगर कल का दिन खराब जाता है, it's desperation then.
Yeah.
तब तो भाई आपके लग गए ना अभी BMPS. Everyone is talking about, look, okay, let me address the elephant in the house. It's non-confirmed. I'm not talking as an official caster. I'm talking as a creator. I'm talking as a fan. किसी को नहीं पता. EWC अगर हो रहा है, अगर क्या पता नंबर 1 टीम जा भी रही है. We have no clue, right? अगर जा रही है और BMPS के लिए इतने सारे चेंजेस हुए सारी टीम्स के अंदर, कितना डेस्परेशन है. Can you imagine the pressure on players?
Yeah, it's damn tough. It's really damn tough.
I mean, अगर कल का दिन खराब हुआ किसी तरीके से किसी भी टीम का, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू किसी ना किसी का तो होगा. कितनी सारी वो टीम्स हैं जो बहुत पैसा लगाती है, एक्सपीरियंस टीम्स है. रेकनिंग वहां पे है, ओजी वहां पे है, वाइल्ड फैंग्स वहां पे है, सोल है, गॉडलाइक है. Do you think every team will play well tomorrow? No.
It's really depends on sometimes luck, sometimes skill, sometimes just how well you prep for the tournament, how much you have trained.
Do you think every team will play well tomorrow all of a sudden? ये सारी टीम्स अच्छा खेलेंगी? नहीं यार, God's Reign भी है, 8-bit भी है.
Like, I think a lot of the teams coming to BMPS, right, they already realized that this is the most important tournament in 2025. A lot of teams actually did a lot of prep work. Volcano did well, BO7S also. For me, the biggest improvement is BO7S because when they first appeared at BGIS, I felt like, what the fuck? Sorry, Doroki, friend or not, you played like shit. Doroki, you really played like shit. But today, all of a sudden I was like, okay, you still play like shit, but your game sense, your rotations are good. And then I was like, wow, you guys had very, very good improvement. And then suddenly, he did the 1v3 against BO7S. He just shut me out. I was like, whoa, okay, Doroki, well done. But I think everybody is improving. So it's not just the top teams not doing well. The underdogs are also trying to prove themselves.
No, not the underdogs.
Sorry, undergods. Undergods is also
But they are so well.
proving.
Volcano, bhai, aaj humne interview kiya. We did the interview, right, in Hindi. That guy was so calm. That guy was...
Flash is a very good
That guy
info.
was so relaxed while answering the questions. Straight point-to-point answers. And those were really good answers. वो बंदा
Best interview.
Best interview ever.
Is it the best guy to answer interview or is it the best interviewer?
Best guy to give answers.
So you just don't want to give Rawan credit, don't you?
He was not like worried about anything. And he was just too innocent to say anything diplomatic. He just said it on the face. What it is, the truth.
Wheels on Seth substitution. I don't know.
I don't know.
I also was very surprised, to be honest.
I'll message Sensei after the stream and I'll ask.
I also was very surprised. Like, there was 3 substitutions, right?
But to be honest, Anuj is a very good player. I know him.
Anuj did okay. He did okay.
Yeah. Will Ocean cast? I have no clue, brother.
I have no clue.
You have to ask Ocean. अच्छा बताओ कास्टिंग कैसे चल रही है आजकल? Are you liking the casting or not? तख्त की गूंज तब तक नहीं होती जब तक वो सही जगह ना गूंजे. क्या बात है?
You know, one of the fans actually texted me, "Hey guys, can you do English like how you cast at Ocean?" Bhai, Ocean speaking in Hindi, I'm speaking English. How you want me to speak Hindi in English cast?
Ocean has done English casting as well.
No. The video he sent me was in Hindi.
Godlike qualify हो रही है क्या नहीं? I mean ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है यार. एक अच्छा मैच, कल का पहला मैच, दूसरा मैच अच्छा मैच. The problem with I think these top teams is कि expectations इतनी ज़्यादा होती है ना कि अगर 2 मैच भी खराब हो गए शुरू के या एक मैच भी खराब हो गया, then it's a very difficult task to motivate ourselves. So I'm saying if tomorrow the first 2 matches are so important, if you don't play well, the momentum is gone. Then then the roof's falling on you.
Because it's tough because every single team has to play 4 matches in a day.
And the expectations, bro. Have you seen the chat?
Yeah. It's brutal. It's really brutal. Especially for Godlike fans, I'm sorry to say, as much as I support Godlike, like a lot of us actually secretly support Godlike, we cannot be biased on stream or whatever shit. Like, especially on official or whatever, we cannot be biased. But we all know Godlike is like, we know they can do it. But at the same time, if we are doing this and we are calling them out on stream or whatever, like let's say now live stream, right, we're just calling them out, telling this everything, right? And you think the players, if they decided to say like, hey, IC said this is trash, blah 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 blah, then that guy is trash, and then other teams, blah blah blah. If the players accidentally watch all this social media, they will get mentally affected. Morale went down. So the pressure is very, very high.
Players should not watch social media, guys.
Back then, there was a rule that we had, especially for BTR, right? They're not allowed to look at social media.
Yeah, of course.
For the entire tournament.
There should be a rule that players should not be allowed to look at social media, especially Instagram or Twitter. Twitter is garbage.
Twitter, it happens. So there is a rule. Certain teams, not all teams, but they have a rule: not allowed to watch social media, because especially ego complex, superiority complex, or whatever, right? Narcissism syndrome, right? Those type of people, they say, "Oh, I'm playing good, everything," and then they rewire themselves. "Oh, I stopped training. Oh, I'm really damn good." That kind of mentality. Some players have it, not all. I've seen it before in Southeast Asia. I've seen it for different game titles. It's very normal, and then they end up choking.
Yeah, but Hemant is saying Johnny want to change his guns and go back to AKM and UMP, and this change can play style. Bro, it's not gonna work it, क्योंकि आप चाहे जितने भी अच्छे हो जाओ वो जिगल करने में या फिर UMP और से स्प्रे करने में. इवन आई लव UMP जब मैं क्लासिक खेलता हूँ, बट दीज आर प्रो प्लेयर्स व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. तो सामने अगर DBS वाला या शॉटगन वाला आ रहा है और तुम अगर आखिरी प्लेयर बचे हो, तुम्हें क्लच करना है, यू हैव अ UMP, यू वोंट विन इट. 99% of times you're gonna lose the fight. नहीं होगा. You have to play shotgun in this meta. You have to.
Situational, to be honest.
Situational,
but most of the time shotguns.
Yeah, I mean 1v1. Even I can finish any pro player.
Yeah.
By hitting them with
just
a shotgun.
one tap. Yeah.
It's just one tap, right? I can be lucky. Anyone can get the frag.
If you guys have played this game called Farlight 84.
Sorry?
Farlight 24. It's like a rip-off of Apex Legends.
Oh, I've seen
whatever
about,
thing.
yeah.
So back then, there's this gun called Ancient Star, just 2 pumps anyone regardless of your armor. And that was so broken.
Yeah. So one more thing that I would like to tell you guys. This is not for the first time ये हो रहा है. Johnny को बहुत लोगों ने बहुत बार doubt किया था. Johnny always makes a comeback. I'm just saying tomorrow is a very important day.
You know, it's interesting. It's funny for the Realme MVP ranking, right? There was no godlike players. I was very surprised. I was like, huh? Seth? Huh? Levi? Huh? What? Fierce? Huh?
I mean, that's okay because the finishes are divided in between them. But Edwino got the highest finishes so far for godlike.
Yeah, but it's only calculated for round 1.
Round 1, semis, week 1 and the finals.
And finals. Yeah.
Spearwise Johnny 1v1 really poor. I don't know about that.
No. Only just today. Because
today was bad.
Johnny versus Goblin, he has won both. He's 2-0 Goblin.
Alright. If substitution happening, simp replacing, it's not happening, dude. I don't think
it's happening. Much as I want to happen, but it's not happening.
Performance ऐसी दो कि सारे कास्टर फट के लाइव आ जाए. भाई पागल हो गए थे हम लोग भाई. It's unbelievable. क्या chances होते हैं कि OG, Reckoning, Wild Fangs, Godlike, Soul सब एक ही दिन में हक दें. क्या chances होते हैं? This is a rare moment in history today. It's rare.
What about this lineup? Gravity, Vipers, S-Power, Trace God. I cannot imagine this lineup.
Gravity, I don't know what happened, man.
My current imagination is still stuck on Goblin, Legit, Admino, and Somraj. This is like in me right now. So you give me this, I was like,
bro, but super lineups don't work. It has never worked in past.
True.
It has never worked in past super lineups. The dream lineups have never worked. You know, there was once upon a time there was a lineup. Scout.
Okay.
Mavi.
Okay.
Mortal.
Okay.
And Royal Toss. And when they were
those era, right?
Yeah. And they made this lineup, and everyone was like,
okay, during that era, I would still put Jonathan in.
I mean, of course, but Jonathan already had that dream lineup or TSM entity, no? That's a very strong lineup in themselves, right? I used to love Ghatak Bhai's IGLing, to be honest.
I haven't seen Ghatak in a while. I actually met him once in Malaysia.
Ghatak Bhai ki IGLing alag level.
He was very loud.
Yeah, he's loud, but
he's super loud.
I still remember that game when military base circle was there and TSM entity was really late, but he managed to enter the circle and he managed to get the chicken out of it. It's crazy. Ghatak Bhai was crazy, IGL. Viper also, yes, Viper was there. But again, it doesn't work. Didn't work out, right? Dream lineups very rarely work out. I mean, in football terms, if you put Messi and Ronaldo, a lot of experts say that it won't work out.
Have they ever played together?
No, they have never played
together. Match, not even show match, right?
No, never. Yeah, they have never played together. Okay. I think they were. नहीं यार, टोका भाई नहीं हो सकता ये. Spam मत करो यार, टोका भाई. Godlike needs to work on scouting and clearing. I think S-Power needs to be free. His role is a little...
It feels like S-Power is playing support role rather than entry.
S-Power is filling the shoes of Simp. But S-Power should fill the shoes of S-Power.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I feel, but I could be wrong. I'm not an expert here. I'm not an expert. So.
Personally, even for during VXT time, right? Like, okay, what do you think of how 8-bit VXT won the champion? Do you think was it S-Power or was it a team thing?
No, it's a team effort.
I felt like it was a team thing.
It was
also.
a team.
It wasn't just like S-Power.
Bro, Aquanox, Raiden, Somraj, everyone played well.
For me, I feel like the most underrated player at that time was Aquanox.
No, the most underrated was Raiden.
No.
Nobody talked about
it. Yeah. Raiden now for me, but at that time, because they swapped Aquanox last minute and he had to fill the shoes and they did well.
We talked about Aquanox a lot on Hindi Desk, but we never talked about Raiden that much.
Yeah, I also agree. So Fixer said, even for me, I don't really talk about Raiden. But today, he proved me.
Raiden always
He really proved me. I was like, actually, wait a minute. I think Raiden is damn freaking good.
ICN Spiro, by Dream Playing 4 only BGMI. Yeah, Dream Playing 4, he already made.
I already made my Dream Playing 4.
अभी की performance के हिसाब से इनका है Goblin Legend, Admino and Somraj. That's his dream.
That's my current dream.
I believe in God like Spiro भाई. What is your expectation? भाई मैं आज लाइव इसलिए कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरी expectations बहुत हाई थी. मुझे तो लगा था कि आज 4 मैचेस में कम से कम 30 या 35 पॉइंट होंगे टीम्स के. बट दैट्स ओके. अभी भी अगर तुम देखो 16-17 पॉइंट से नहीं है दूर. 29 पॉइंट का अभी के लिए कट ऑफ जा रहा है. मतलब पहले दिन के बाद है. एक अच्छा मैच है ना, 29 पार कर लोगे, आप टॉप 8 में आ जाओगे. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज कि मोमेंटम चाहिए होता है. लुक, मैं तुम्हें सच बता रहा हूँ, फैंस की एक्सपेक्टेशंस बहुत बड़ी होती है, प्लेयर्स के ऊपर प्रेशर बहुत ज्यादा होता है, स्पेशली अगर आप एक सोल या गॉड लाइक वाली टीम में हो और वहां पे जाके अगर आपके पहले 2 मैचेस खराब हो गए किसी तरह से, तो उसको हैंडल करने वाले बंदे मतलब बहुत मेंटली आपको स्ट्रांग होना पड़ता है. आई थिंक पंक इज स्ट्रांग, आई थिंक मान्या इज स्ट्रांग क्योंकि उसने पहले बहुत बार किया है, बट अपनी टीम को संभालना हर बार आसान नहीं होता दोस्त, हर बार कमबैक नहीं होता.
Franchise system, that's a damn good topic. But personally, I don't know the details.
We can't say right now.
I don't know the details.
No.
But I've seen it happen on a different game title from Mobile Legends. If you guys watch MPL Malaysia is basically Mobile Legends Pro League, right? So a lot of people has been asking for franchise for Malaysia, but it never happened because franchise only happened in Indonesia. So the biggest question that I asked internally, they told me that why there will never be a franchise for Malaysia is because teams can't afford it.
But India teams are
but
rich,
I don't know if it's the same thing or not.
Because teams are rich, bro. Teams are rich.
Because teams is rich is one thing, but I'm talking about the franchising system. Is it
only few teams are rich though?
Is it the same concept here or is it the same different or not? Because I don't have a lot of experience with franchise.
Yeah, Yashobhimi seating capacity I don't exactly know, but मेरे को लगता है कि कल या परसों से तुम्हारी टिकट्स का हम बता देंगे कि क्या सीन है, and let's see, let's hope for the best टिकट्स के लिए. कल आ रहा है कमबैक, स्टे स्ट्रॉन्ग, टॉप 3 आ जाएगी, कल आएगा. 101% आ रहा है स्पिरो भाई. आई होप सो भाई, मैं भी वही सोच रहा हूँ यार. मान्याज रोटेशंस, मान्या आई थिंक थोड़ा सा अभी बीटी चल रहा है, बट जितना हम मान्या को जानते हैं, आई सी सोल हैज every single time with this lineup, Soul lineup, not the new lineup, but every single time, all the lineups, they always qualify last minute.
Yeah. So again, I've seen Manya's rotations, like his decisions, right? I like it. It's more like a standard veteran gameplay of what you should do in what situations, right? Again, it comes down to just chemistry and trust. But personally, I feel like you need to be a little bit more confident. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, the post is here. We were talking about tickets. Wait.
Stalking girls?
Stalking girls. Where are
Is that a girl?
No, man. It's Crafton's. It's ma'am, Rose ma'am.
Oh, Rose ma'am. Rose.
Yeah. Where the post went? Yeah. Tickets will go live soon. We'll tell you about on the stream, I think, tomorrow. पता चल जाएगा. पंक की स्टोरी देखो, रुको देखता हूँ.
Personally, franchise or not, I really don't know. I really don't know about the details. They never really talk to us.
Punk story.
It's you versus you, okay? Punk, whatever is the story. It's you versus you and one of you has to die. True?
That's interesting, bro. That's really interesting.
True. It's a battle between your inner demons, that's all.
स्पिरो भाई सोल के क्वालिफाई होने की उम्मीद नहीं लग रही. कभी लगती नहीं है, बट वो करते हैं आखिरी में हमेशा कमबैक. तो मुझे लग रहा है कि इस बार भी करके जाएंगे यार. मुझे लगता है मुझे क्या चाहिए ना, मुझे एग्रेसिव सोल चाहिए और मुझे टेक्निकल गॉड लाइक चाहिए. इफ यू नो.
How was
How's
AKOP's
game today in the Miramar? That emote strategy in kind of a situation is late. No one even think that. He's too underrated, man.
He's good.
No, AKOP is never underrated, bro. He's
AKOP.
He's very good. Yeah.
I think if I want to categorize the players, right, into a specific category where they're just mechanically gifted, what I mean by mechanically gifted is just that not that they're getting power or anything, it's just their awareness and what to do in what situations.
So mechanically gifted, you know the game inside out and your awareness as well.
Yeah, your awareness.
The game sense is good.
So I will put, let's say four players, okay? No particular ranking that are in the same category. Admino, Scary Jot,
Austin is very good.
AKOP, legit. These four.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
These four, that they are on the same wavelength.
I agree with you. They are the best of the best right now.
Yeah.
They are the best of the best. I agree with you. These are very good players.
Right now, based on BNPS performance.
I want Soul to be aggressive, bhai. I want Soul to be aggressive.
1v1 against Johnny or 1v1 against Goblin?
Do you think Jonathan is overrated? No.
I will get fucked by both. Neither. Dude, I haven't
What was the question?
No. 1v1 by... IC by 1v1 against Johnny or 1v1 against Goblin? Neither. I'm out of the scene. I don't play that much anymore. I can't even beat Sphero anymore.
Yeah, I beat IC, bro. What are you saying?
Like, I'm so out of shape. I still have the game sense, but my mechanical skills is all over the place.
Dave, that's what I'm saying now. I want to see a technical godlike and an aggressive Soul. Be ready for heartbreak. Doesn't matter whose fan are you. There's a chances that there will be multiple heartbreaks, bro. True. I mean, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay. I'm gonna open the points table. So, सिर्फ 8 teams qualify हो रही हैं. Only 8 teams are qualifying. I see, right?
Yeah, 8 teams qualifying.
I'm gonna tell you about the teams who are very strong. When you look at the lineup. Okay, only lineup. Cosrain, 8-bit, Reckoning, Wildfangs, OG, Soul, Godlike. How many teams are there? 7.
For me, the biggest surprise is Insane.
You can add Insane. Oh, sorry, True Rippers.
True Rippers,
and Insane.
I also feel True Ripper. But Insane for me, I was very surprised.
That's 9 teams. And I'm talking about only experienced teams. जो लैंड पे जा चुकी हैं, जो कुछ उखाड़ चुकी हैं पहले अपनी जिंदगी में. 9 teams only. You can also say Troy Tamilian, but their form is not there. But तुम समझ गए ना? 9 teams. सिर्फ 8 क्वालिफाई हो रही हैं. एंड ये सारी तो क्वालिफाई नहीं होंगी, राइट? तो अपने दिल को थाम के बैठो और तैयार हो जाओ. कुछ तो ऐसा होगा जो सोचा नहीं होगा.
One underrated player in whole BGMI community right now, I think, like you said, Raiden, right now that we can think of.
Hey Maya, thank you so much for taking membership. Welcome.
Welcome to Spiro's
guys.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Welcome Pineapples.
Welcome Pineapples. कट ऑफ कितना जा सकता है? 115 लग रहा है मेरे को तो यार. कट ऑफ कितना जा सकता है? 115. My dream lineup is
Somraj, S-Power, AKOP, Trace God.
That's not bad at all.
That's actually not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Trace is a very good player, भाई. But यार players की बात करते हो. Okay, you talk about players and जो भी अच्छा खेल रहा होता है ना, हाँ उसको hype मिलती है. But Fierce, he played very good a couple of tournaments. Then he changed his team. And he went nowhere. He was not playing well. He was very inconsistent. He was very aggressive. He was not getting all the frags. One game he'll get 5 and the next 5 games he'll get 0. That happened with Fierce for 2 years. And after that he's making a comeback here. That doesn't mean in those 2 years he was a bad player. As a team, अगर आपको वो team जम नहीं रही है, आप नहीं अच्छा खेल सकते. If your mental is not strong in that team, you are not gonna play well. It's as simple as that. S-Power few months ago was a top fragger.
And then
now he's not getting those frags. Because his role is different. Every team has different roles.
Yeah.
So, we can't judge players like that. But Waymaker, this is a good lineup, bro. This is a very good lineup.
That's a decent lineup.
Yeah. Venom, Goblin, Zyrax, Knuckle, bro.
Venom,
as much as I love Venom, you have to qualify for LAN, bro. I love Venom. I love the aggressive style. It's entertaining and all, but you have to qualify. What do you think about K9, dude? It's a team that can win.
So K9, right? K9, I saw them as a top contender in BGIS. They couldn't qualify, but they maintained. They refined themselves. But personally, I feel like this time BNPS K9 is just playing very, very low key. They're just sticking
under
to
the radar,
fundamental. They're just intentionally playing under the radar.
But you know what? Omega,
okay,
he has a different aura on land, dude.
maybe
He's that guy.
Maybe.
He is that guy, dude.
Okay.
And all the players, they are really good on land as well.
Yeah.
So expecting pretty good stuff from them.
I think TWOB texted me as well. They say like,
Acha.
oh, thank you for supporting me and everything. Then I told them, please be mentally prepared in land. Land is different.
Yeah,
it's going to get
different.
freaking loud.
Yeah. Acha, tell me one underrated player.
I already said already. Like right now, in the most recent that I can think of is Raiden.
Raiden. Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
Raiden. That's underrated right now.
But underrated, we are talking about Raiden who's a champion already.
Yeah, but still, even though he was champion, I didn't feel, personally, that was just my personal opinion, I couldn't feel him. But this BMPS, I feel Raiden more. I feel like Raiden has done a lot of support cover fire.
Alright.
Like he just doesn't have his flashy moments, that's all.
Bapun, hi, Admino Fierce, S Power Oasis, what do you think? Pretty nice, bro. Pretty nice. But it's interesting. So I don't think this lineup will suit Oasis' style. Oasis' style is different. Oasis is not an aggressive IGL. Oasis is a technical IGL. I don't think it will suit him.
Neo underrated.
No. Neo was pretty highly rated.
Neo is highly rated already.
Soul looks clueless. IGLing Neo हो रही मान्या से. To be honest, अभी के लिए थोड़े हालत खराब लग रहे हैं. But this is Soul, right? हमेशा comeback करने के लिए जानी जाती है.
I actually can't think of an underrated player right now.
Ajinabi bhai, why are you using my DP, dude?
Because he loves you.
There's a guy who's using my DP.
He loves you.
Now he'll change his name to Speedo and spam on some streamers.
Hey, don't do that. Imposter syndrome.
If only underdogs
report
qualify,
you and sue you.
If only underdogs qualify, whom are you supporting? First of all, there are no underdogs. There are undergods. This is BMPS Pro Series. Only the good teams are here. I'm gonna support like K9, bro, or Nonex. I'm gonna support Nonex 100%. Don't you think Nonex? Okay, isn't it freezing right here? Should I shut the AC off?
Up to you.
I think it's freezing. Yeah, I'll reduce the air speed.
Personally, right, Non-X, I think you guys all realize about Non-X. I'm the only one, until now, I haven't felt Non-X. That's me. Personally, I haven't felt it, but I don't know how the hell they qualified also. Bro, even though I was casting, okay, week 1, right? But I just don't know how the hell Non-X qualified.
Bro, Non-X is good.
Yeah.
Non-X
I don't know, is it camera angle girl or my casting is shit girl, my awareness is shit, but I just couldn't like I saw Roman doing this, I saw Levi doing this.
There's a very good comment here by Waymaker, and he's saying the most underrated player right now is Vizgod. And all the hype goes to AK, but Vizgod is actually
yeah.
He got more frags, like technically.
Yeah, Vizgod is underrated. Vizgod is underrated. Team AK isn't suspicious.
Yeah, no, not really.
I actually supported Iggy for BGIS.
Oh, I posted a story on Iggy.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me the story. I don't understand Hindi.
It's in Hindi.
Obviously,
I'll have to AI translate for you, dude. What the fuck? Why are you abusing, bro?
Because you said you were going to tell me the story first.
Bro.
You lied to me. You posted without sharing the story with me.
And bhai, kya kar raha hai? What the hell are you? Why are you showing your legs like this?
Because it's cold.
Take something.
Okay, it's fine.
No. People will fall for you.
No, people are abusing me already. It's okay. Shit happens.
Simple, it's Vizgod. How could you forget underrated?
Yeah. Actually, Vizgod is pretty underrated.
I think Vizgod ki zyada baat nahi hui.
Kyo Lamau is also underrated.
Kyo Lamau, we love Kyo Lamau. Does that he's not performing like he did in round 1?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Round 1, he was goated, bro.
Yeah, I also don't know what happened to him. Punk story, we saw it already. You know, it's really a battle between your inner demons. Like for me, very simple. In life, right? It doesn't matter what other people say, what other people tell, and everything, right? You are gonna live your own life. You should be the judge of your own character. You are always battling with yourself. Anyways,
but ek cheez to hai. Today was a bad day.
Yeah, today is just a bad day.
I have seen some shit BGMI today.
I agree. You know when I went back to the cast and had backstage, right? Producer, what the hell am I watching today? And then you know what Fixers told me? Today's game is damn good. I was like, what do you mean?
Mr. Strange Gaming saying, Spiro bhai, AKOP dance ke बारे में कुछ बोलो middle fight में. So that's a tips and tricks, dude. That emote, if you use that, opponent ko footsteps nahi aate. So genius of him to use that.
That was very good.
Yeah. Hello, I see Frag is saying hi to you.
Hello.
गोविंदा स्पीरो भाई क्या इंटरनेशनल का क्या सीन है भाई इंटरनेशनल का क्या सीन ब्रो क्या फायदा सोल्वे पाइथन के लिए आने के लिए लड़ेंगे
What's
क्या
the word?
We are playing
Namaskar,
bad today.
Frago. Sorry, yeah, go on.
I'm just disappointed bro I was just ranting.
You're always ranting. Don't rant.
So they said what about international? I said what's the point of going international if you're going to be on 16th? If we play like this, we're gonna be on 16th. We have to improve.
Who's gonna if there is an international?
If there is one.
Okay, if there is an international, right? How will we judge who goes international? First place, right?
Oh, hello Chetan. I said non-X. He said he doesn't feel non-X. Bro, I'm not listening.
No, see, he supported non-X. All the Hindi support non-X.
Yeah.
Only me, I was the only one like everybody is talking about non-X, and I'm like, in my mind, I can't think of non-X. But they are in the leaderboard. It's just that I've never seen that one clip that, oh, this is how non-Xers own. You know?
Punk story.
Except for the last moment where Los Hermanos beat them and then, oh, I got in. You know?
I've seen Punk's story and Punk is a very strong guy, dude. Don't worry about it. Punk is very strong. He's going to make a comeback. Do you think Jonathan should use FPP? I don't know, man. I mean, depends on the practice or grind.
FPP is on situational
basis. You, even the
inside
international
smoke,
players, inside smoke, inside tough compounds, they use it.
Tight corners, inside buildings where third TPP blocks you.
Maya is saying Punk is doing good rotation, but coordination is missing in team. Maya, you're not wrong right now. I also feel there is something missing. But at the same time, this team played so well. Even in semi-finals, week 1, they almost qualified. And मैं वहाँ पे बोल रहा था, I was saying कि अगर तुम semi-finals week 2 जा रहे हो, you're gonna get messed up with the pressure. Yeah, Shreyans, I'm not very good, not very nice. Why every team treats fifth player like he doesn't exist? At least try him once, you never know. Bro, पता है क्या है? ऐसा नहीं है कि हर टीम fifth player को non-existent समझती है. It's just that ये जो teams बनाई गई है ना, ये dream lineup बनाई गई है हर टीम की. And now अचानक से अगर एक दिन काम नहीं किया तो तुम किसी को बिठा नहीं सकते हो dream lineup में से.
I see. What do you think Indian teams play international? Personally, I feel depends on which team. Some teams will do well, some teams won't. Depends on which team.
How does IC survive in India? How?
I eat salad every day. I eat brownies every day. Choco every day. California burrito, not sponsored by the way.
After this, is gonna go to Anki's room and get some choco.
Okay, whatever. I think recently Zifan actually did a video about S-Power and he actually liked S-Power playing the shorties. But that was like him playing clips on like S-Power's clips, right? He wasn't watching like a specific tournament or how S-Power has been performing. Zifun is a Chinese pro player, ex-pro player. Now he's doing content, I think. I don't think he's still competing. I can't remember.
Fukre dude, Spiro by soul crying emoji. Yeah, man. Today is just a bad day, bhai. Do you think it's wrong that 8-Bit is playing Gamla instead of Toy as Gamla shotgun is very weak? But Gamla is performing. Gamla is getting finishes. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what we think. Doesn't matter if you are the worst player in the world. If you can go get points, get chickens, you are going to be there in the team.
I think 8-Bit, they already proved themselves, right?
Yeah, they are the champions, dude.
They swapped with Toy, they swapped with Sheik. They still
got the chicken, yeah.
They still got a chicken dinner.
Yeah.
It's just that why they put Gamla, maybe because it was a preference thing, right? Like, let's say, out of all the casters, who I like to hang out with the most? Spiro.
But it's good they not qualified in week 1.
Do I like hanging out with Venki? Yeah, sure, but I still prefer Spiro.
Oh, love you.
Yeah. Do I like hanging out with Maisie? Yeah, okay, sure, I still prefer Spiro. So, it's preference now.
Ice, he loves me for some reason, bro. His girlfriend is jealous of me for some reason as well. Maya is saying, but it's good now that they get extra matches for practice. No, it's not good, Maya. Maya, pressure is a funny thing. No matter how good you are. You know Sachin, sir, the great Sachin Tendulkar, how many matches it took him to get from 99 centuries to 100 centuries? A lot of matches. Pressure is a bad thing.
You know, one thing I really hate about what you guys... like some of you guys did the Park Lu story about Godlike and RCB, right?
Yeah, we did that.
You know what's the funniest thing?
Yeah.
How long did RCB took to win a
18
trophy?
years.
So are you saying Godlike needs 18 years to take a trophy, is it? No. You guys are so funny. It's so funny. You're like, oh, you passed the trophy. Are you guys sure you want that to happen? You know, you want Godlike to not leave a trophy for 18 years, is it?
No, it's not like that. It's just the legacy, bro. It's the,
okay.
The fan base is like, RCB has the largest fan base. बीच में Godlike fan base is really big. Wild Fangs के क्या हो गया है, bro? Wild Fangs, I don't know, man.
16 years, sorry.
I think Wild Fangs 18 years, bro.
What is it? The guy says 16 years. I don't know.
No. So 18th year of IPL, they won it. I think Wild Fangs was just a little extra aggressive today. That's what I feel. भाई डर तो लगता है दिल से गॉड लाइक. हाँ भाई डर लगना चाहिए, गला सूखना चाहिए. माउंटेन ड्यू. Sorry.
Huh? Mountain Dew?
Nothing. It was an advertisement back in the day. That quote that he said was used in the advertisement. So I went back to in time. Nostalgia.
Oh. You're old.
I'm old, yeah.
That's why you have a lot of white hair.
Soul का comeback होगा. Will Soul make a comeback?
Yes.
100%.
Personally, all the three like main teams, especially because OG, Godlike, and Soul is in the.
But then everyone is talking about OG, Godlike, Soul. What about Reckoning, dude?
For me, my biggest question mark: why the hell they stopped Songwei? I don't know why. But at the same time, when Max came in, he's doing okay.
Rage Babu, कैसे हो? Rage भाई.
कैसे हो?
Rage. First of all, where is my party, dude? We are here in your town, dude. Where is my party? गलत बात है रेज भाई. पार्टी दे नहीं रहे हो, इतने दिन हो गए यार. बाकी सॉरी यार रेज भाई, काफी बिजी चल रहा था मैं अभी. कल तो मैं मुंबई गया था फॉर अ डे फॉर अ शूट, एंड उसके पहले बस ये सब चल रहा है यार. बहुत कुछ चल रहा है लाइफ में.
Bring back Ocean, Jonathan will be back in his form. Doesn't matter, bro. Us casters not related to players. We as casters, we come here, we talk about the player performance. In the end of the day, if the show looks good, everything, players do well, show looks good. Player play like, I don't know, if the players play like really, really bad, us casters can only do so much.
All right, I see. Predict one team who you think is going to make a comeback tomorrow. Okay, Raj bhai. I'll see you Monday.
I really think...
Oh, fuck. I'm not going to see you on Monday. I'm going Monday. मैं वापस आ रहा हूँ अपने hometown. One prediction, who you think it will make a comeback?
Godlike. Still Godlike.
So I see with Godlike as usual.
For me, it's hard to say Soul, but Soul will do it on day 3. That's what I feel.
Justin is hella underrated. नहीं यार, Justin का खेलने का तरीका बदल गया. पहले so basically अगर तुम वापस ले आओगे ना वो UMP and M4 मेटा, तो Justin is going to be a beast once again.
Wait. Isn't there multiple Justin?
No, Justin, God's Rain Justin.
Yeah, there's another different Justin, right? From...
I only know one Justin right now.
Welt OMG, right? I think.
I don't remember, bro. I just remember.
I think Welt also has a Justin there.
So, but yeah, they have. But Justin was a beast in UMP and M4 Pro. वो बहुत बढ़िया player है.
Luxy got old. He doesn't want to play.
I'm Godlike fan since TSM era, but after giving wonderful performances,
Zuxi is still trying.
Zuxi is playing actually.
Zuxi is doing in Claw. I think yesterday there was a review, right? They did media coverage for PTR, Zuxi and whatever in Indonesian coverage. When Zuxi went to Claw, it was 64% or 55% is all coverage on towards Zuxi only when Claw. That's how much of an impact he has in the community in Indo.
Garisha, I don't think there will be a smash rule India में अभी official tournaments के लिए.
Maybe next year.
Maybe अगर
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe future.
Maybe next year. Maybe
like,
end of this year. I don't know.
Future तो नहीं पता हमको, but smash rule I've never seen in any official tournament.
Crafton decides that.
And yeah, Crafton decides that.
We don't know anything. So Crafton, whatever plan, franchise, everything, right? Don't ask us casters. We don't know. We hear the rumors just like the same as you guys. We watch online.
Shreyansh, I have no idea. यार Ocean बता पाएगा इस बारे में तो if he's coming or not.
And then when we ask Crafton always says this. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Zip. They always zip. They never leak anything to us.
Spiro दिमाग का भोसड़ा हुआ है. अरे सबका ऐसा ही है भाई ABCD. Like right now this is not a day जिसके बाद I think हमें बात करनी चाहिए. I think we should wait for one more day. Yeah. Hi Spiro, how do you IC work on practice, improve your casting when there are no matches? So I don't know about IC. I read books loudly with emotions to get better. I feel that is helpful. You can use a pen and hold it like this and then speak. And there are different exercises, vocal exercises. You can do riyaz and all. So yeah.
For me, it's 2 things. One would be like him
eating choco,
reading novel, everything. Eating choco, of course. Karaoke.
Karaoke. Singing helps.
Singing helps a lot.
Hey, Rich, thank you so much for becoming my member. Let's go, Rich.
One of my favorites, just go and sing all of Linkin Park's playlist. Every single song, just scream to your hearts below.
I see. I think I'm still dreaming.
You're dreaming?
Can you imagine
that I'm in the same room as you?
Can you imagine godlike soul reckoning OG Wildfangs failing in one single day?
Okay, so I made a very dickish prediction.
Uh-huh.
This was yesterday or the day before, right? I made a prediction. I asked Crafton, guys, what will happen to the land if Soul, Godlike, Orangutan, Reckoning, Revenant X?
Oh, he said that.
All didn't
He
qualify.
said that.
What happens?
Bro, not gonna lie. In the meeting, he said that what if all these teams didn't qualify?
Then what do we do?
People just shushed him.
Everybody say, I see? Shut
the
up.
fuck up, yeah.
And I was like, so me, okay, I'm the type that is a little bit pessimistic, right? So I would think from the worst case possible scenario and then prepare a plan and then emergency plan, kind of prepare. Obviously, I hope for the best.
Wow.
But sometimes in life, right, you must understand nothing is always a good day. You also have to prepare for the rainy day. So it's kind of instilled in me growing up. So always prepare for things happen. Like for me, you know, sometimes I got in a car accident. I had to pay the guy this much money. Yeah, you guys, like in Malaysia, if I got a car accident, I have to police report, pay for insurance, everything. I have to fork out money. So I always prepare in advance for emergencies, right? Obviously, not getting into accidents is the best, but yeah. So I just had a very random wild thought. What happens if all this team doesn't come? Would you guys still come to BMPS? That was the thing that I was so worried the most.
Arey, people will come here. Hopefully. What happened to Laxi or BGMI? Wow.
I already said, Laxi doesn't want to play anymore.
Arey, Laxi or BGMI, Goblin Legend. He's asking, he's making a dig on you.
Okay.
Oh, there's a super chat. Wait. Where is it? I see, bro, you are right. Godlike have very easy group A and B, have 6 matches, and the first match you all will see what Godlike has done in the first match, so chill. Well, Lala is not wrong. I mean, you have to trust the lobby. क्या बोल रहा है भाई? मेरे को भी आधी बात समझ नहीं आती भाई, क्या बोल जाता तेजी में ये, बट ठीक है, उसको मत बताना मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ तुमको, ठीक है? Press 1 if you agree with me.
When will Shotgun's meta go? I don't know, man. All I know is Chinese lobbies, they're playing the DMRs.
I see. I accidentally played on YouTube. Okay, I have to just click on here, right? How to stop this?
What do you mean play on YouTube?
Why is it playing YouTube on TV? There's no TV in my house.
Just off this.
It's not turning off. Wait, how to turn off?
I don't know.
This device. Ah, okay. It's okay. See, you're not technical, dude.
Of course I don't know. It's your phone.
It's an iPhone.
Okay. What's 11111? What's going on?
Nothing, bro. Don't know.
I don't hide any casters, but I don't like Mizzy. Do a mission blackmail things to get super chat and membership. I always thought why Spirit.
क्या लिखा हुआ है? I didn't read.
I don't know.
I am RNTX fan and I want that champion TX back in upcoming tournaments. This lineup, I want Shadow Sarang Ninja's power and roles be proper set ho jayenge. I don't know. Could be. SSN. Wow, that would be a nice lineup. यार, I don't know, man. But मुझे लगता है ना कि RNTX एक डाउनफॉल आ गया. अब जो कमबैक आएगा ना, वो याद रखने वाला आएगा. That's what I feel. क्या लगता है स्पीरो भाई सोल क्वालिफाई करेगी? I still have positive nature. I think Soul will qualify.
For me, now it's too early for us to say who's.
Yeah, it's just one day, dude.
It's only one day. There is a...
Look, we'll do stream tomorrow and we'll tell you if they will qualify or not. Because we will know by tomorrow. If Soul doesn't cross like 40 mark, then it's going to be difficult.
For me...
You have to cross 40 mark, right? 40 or 50. 50 mark or 41?
For what? By the end tomorrow?
Yeah, by the end of the day. 40 mark is enough.
For a benchmark to have some sort of points, at least, 40 points.
40 points is really important.
Like, it gives you a good place to make a comeback.
So, 40 is very less, to be honest.
Yeah, it's obviously less. But I'm talking about comebacks, right? You need to at least have 40. At least day 3, day 4 is easier. It was 92, right? So 92 divided by 12 times 16.
7 average. You need an average of 8 points per match. Now 7.5, I think is going to be 16 matches, right? Yeah, 7.5.
120 guarantee, yeah.
7.5 into like we can do with the 8 matches. 60 is the average. If you reach 50, अगर तुम कल के दिन के end पे 50 point पे हो, I think you can make a very good comeback.
What is Chikna?
Chikna means clean.
Yeah, you're just calling me white.
Yeah. No, he's calling you clean. Clean without beard.
Oh.
Without hair.
Because I'm Malaysian, I don't have facial hair. Well, I kind of have like small mustache, but I can't grow a beard. a magnificent beard like Spiro.
Yeah. तथास्तु. Anyways, 50 पॉइंट तो चाहिए भाई. कल के दिन में अगर तुम 50 पार कर लेते हो, I think you are good. Yeah, Ashutosh, there's one guy who's saying that he's neutral, he supports everyone, and everyone he supports messed up today. What should he do? Cry?
Huh? What?
So there's one guy in the chat who's saying that I am a neutral fan. He, not me.
Yeah.
He supports everyone, and everyone he supports messed up today. Should he cry now?
Cry. Definitely cry.
Danger खेलेगा स्पोर्ट्स नहीं खेलता यार डेंजर. आज जिन्होंने अच्छा खेला है वो कल प्रेडिक्टेबल हो जाएगी ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता दोस्त. ऐसी are you gay?
No, I'm not. I'm straight. Why the casters are being pessimistic? Didn't teams okay good today? Or if starting don't play? No, it's gameplay. Sometimes, okay.
We are not being pessimistic about the points. I still feel कि कल एक भी गेम अच्छा होता है, you are going to be in top 8, especially पहले 2 games में से, उसके बाद तुम्हें average चाहिए होता है, हो जाएगा. I am pessimist about because the gameplay was bad today.
Yeah. Overall, for me, there's like sometimes it could be gameplay, sometimes it's just observer didn't capture the right guy, sometimes it's just we thought we were talking about this guy, and then suddenly imagine this, right? Let's say we're hyping out about this guy, he just did 1v3, 1v4, whoa, damn good. Then suddenly, next team comes, bleh. I'm like, huh? How to change the hype, So those are things like for example, who would have thought Joker 1v7, 1v9 in freaking BMPS? We were hyping that guy. Yeah. We hype Sim too.
Yeah.
But even here, right, a lot of 1v3 moments. Or like
you need someone to step up. Right, you need a guy.
If there's no one stepping up, let's say in the entire lobby, everybody gets one finish. Let's say impossible lah. Okay, let's say 70% each person get one finish. Who are we to hype up?
Yeah.
And then even the day, the only thing we can hype up is the last guy 1 versus 1 won the chicken. Who was it that won against Scots Rangers now?
There was a 1v1, right? Insane versus Scots Rangers, and Insane won it.
Yeah, Insane won it. What was his name again?
I can't remember.
I suddenly can't remember. So.
Spiro Punk last zone में decision लेने में time लगाता है. For example, in Miramar, he team को rush करना center compound में without information. In one game got center, but I don't think so, yaar. I think Punk does well. It's just that when in the later stages of the game, now they don't look for position points that much. I think in the later stages they go for finishes. That's why the position points are less, but they have good finishes. Because अगर तुम शुरू का पूरा phase survive करके आखिरी में एक better position पे हो, you can get a lot of points by then. Insane Atom was there.
Atom, correct. Atom. Yes, Atom was the one that clutched. And personally, I felt like Delta should have won it.
Yeah, Anukash, I agree with you, to be honest, because I don't want Wild Fangs to be extra aggressive. I want them to be dominating.
See, the Wild Fangs, right, from last time until now, he's always been, I'm the heavy fragging team, but can never get the chicken.
Yeah,
but then when they start playing placement, right, they stop playing good.
Aggressive, yeah.
They stop playing well. I don't know why.
Today they were trying to chase Soul, but it was very risky, dude.
They got messed up. But
so, I mean,
their mindset play style was similar for that game. They chased Soul, got messed up by, I think, was it 2OP? Yeah, 2OP was the one that messed them up really bad.
Some didn't play today. Why?
I also don't know. Like, I also was surprised.
I mean, he got a lot of frags, so I was wondering, क्यों? Guys, like कर दो यार, अभी तक like नहीं किया तो. So आपने बोला not me, he's neutral. So what does it mean to be biased or what? अरे, I'm not a fan. No, I'm a caster. That's why I said not me.
I support Man United, so KKR, and Imagine My Year. Imagine My Year?
So he supports Man United. They had a shitty season in EPL.
Okay.
Soul is not playing that well. KKR had a very shitty season in IPL. So imagine his year, bro.
Okay.
Arjun, if I could, I would like give you your 40 rupees back because you are having a bad year.
But you can't.
I mean, take a refund, dude. सोहेल भाई दोबारा टाइप करो ना, मैं पढ़ नहीं पाया. सिम्प के साथ क्यों नहीं स्टिक किया दिल से गॉड लाइक यार. एस पावर चैंपियनशिप जीता था. एस पावर इज अ वेरी गुड प्लेयर, इज अ प्रोडिजी. अभी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं आया 2 दिन तो ठीक है यार, इट्स ओके. Why are you saying?
I'm curious now, right? Since you've been talking about every player is good, then who is bad and shit for you?
So look, for me, if you're here, if you're at this stage, you are good.
Yeah.
But there are levels of players.
Correct.
Like you said, na, game awareness,
Correct.
game sense, mechanical skills,
correct.
S-Power, Admino, Legit, AK. They are really, really good players. They are there who can clutch it out at any single time. Then there are layers of players who can choke, who have inexperience, who can wilt under pressure. So there are layers of players, and everyone is good. But in that good category, there are players. So if you're playing in like the best 24 teams in India, you are good.
Correct.
You understand my logic?
Correct.
All right.
Fair enough.
सैफ क्यों नहीं खेला यार? मुझे पता नहीं, मेरे को पूछना पड़ेगा क्या सीन था, कुछ बीमार था या क्या था. Sumit, thank you so much for membership. I will do something amazing for membership members really soon, hopefully.
Welcome to Dost.
I made a WhatsApp channel, but उस पे भी मैं कुछ बोल नहीं पा रहा because मुझे लगा था
sure you want to make a WhatsApp channel?
So I made a WhatsApp channel already for my members, but I thought they would be able to send messages. And we would be able to chat, but no, there's no option. Only I can message.
Bro, then you need to make an OnlyFans account.
I'll make a OnlyFans account and show your legs, your silky legs, silky legs. Shadow should come back and godlike, bro. Things don't work like this, bro. एक जगह मैं तुम्हें बोल रहा हूँ ना, सेम लॉजिक है. एक प्लेयर एक टीम में अच्छा खेल रहा है, दूसरी टीम में आके गारंटी नहीं कि वो वैसा खेलेगा. स्पिरो भाई सोल क्वालिफाई करेगा क्या? बालाकृष्ण शर्मा, यस ब्रो, आई थिंक दे विल. टुमारो इज गोइंग टू बी इंपॉर्टेंट डे. एगी बहुत बेटर है नॉनेक्स से. हाउ डू यू लाइक एगी?
I always liked Iggy from BGIS. I kind of like them now as well. But the way Iggy played for semi-finals or how they qualified, right? I felt it was very dirty.
Dirty?
Yeah.
Matlab? How? What?
The way they got their points was always stealing.
Oh, they're smart. No?
Yeah, they're really good at stealing. And while they were stealing, nobody realized, and then they went up. So if people are aware, let's say for example, right? Let's say people have been stealing money from your pocket. Eventually you will realize. But when you realize, what do you do? So that's why I feel like, besides that, what else can you do?
You can do nothing.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm posting this link. This is a story of Eggy on my new YouTube channel.
If I have a chance to coach a team, which team do you choose, bro? If you have a chance to coach a team, which team? I actually want to coach TWOB.
You want to coach TWOB?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. If I can coach a team, I will also pick a undergod because for me it's
Like,
easy to control them.
I wouldn't choose.
Them.
Yeah. Same thing.
I can't.
I wouldn't choose godlike.
I won't be able to coach godlike because if I say one thing and if there is a difference of opinion,
yeah, it's not going to go through.
It won't work out.
Because it will be like, who are you to coach me? It's very common.
Yeah. I mean, so basically the thing with players are, if you haven't played yourself, I don't think they will respect you. If you can't give respect to your coach, then he won't be able to help you.
Yeah. So back in the days, right, for 2019, the teams that asked me for advice were teams that were not famous at that time. So it was Orange Esports at that time, which is Stalker Gaming back then from Cambodia. They always asked me for advice. They qualified from all the way from bottom until global.
But the best thing is, I see about our BGMI community. Soul fans are pissing on Manya. Godlike fans are pissing on Bang. But tomorrow, turn 3 p.m, they will support again.
Yeah,
that's the fans, bro.
It's normal. Okay, so win together, lose together.
Lose together,
you know, like, it's understandable. You guys are passionate. I understand. But for me as a coach, it's not about who's the best player or anything. As a coach, most importantly, can I coach a team that I can control?
I'll be honest with you.
That's what I will feel.
I'll be honest with you. Soul in a 4v4 pure battle is a very good team.
Yes.
I agree. Top class team. But they're not getting there.
So let's talk about performance based, right? First week, I saw Goblin legit hard carry, get a lot of points.
Crazy, bro.
After that, I saw Manya. I was like, oh wow, Manya was able to adapt, looking good. But now, especially today, it just felt like legit and Manya has a disconnect. And then they got messed up because Goblin is like getting picked off here and there. So there is very obvious tension. There is tension.
The first 2 games were really good for Goblin. 3-3 finishes in both the games.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 frags to nikale unna.
But there's very obvious there is tension.
Yeah, okay.
But the moment they shut up, everybody trusts each other and just trust the gameplay, they will be fine.
Anukash Verma, 16 matches में से map कैसे divided है? So, I have to calculate. I have the schedule. Is it freezing?
No. These people have no chill. Keep talking about my thighs.
Oh, legs. Take a pillow, bro.
So I need...
You have to hide your thighs, bro. I think
which pillow you don't use? You don't use this pillow, so I use this.
Take whatever, I won't use that.
I'm gonna hide my thighs now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
shy.
have to hide your thighs.
I'm shy. Stop looking at my thighs.
यार vlog क्यों नहीं बना रहे हो सुमित भाई? I really want to make vlogs, but how to say it? It will be an excuse, bro. Just an excuse. I want to make vlogs. It's just that natural vibe नहीं आ रही यार. क्या बोलूं? Guys, उसकी टांगों को देखना बंद करो भाई, बेचारा थोड़ा नर्वस फील कर रहा है अब.
Do you feel the same? Manya look clueless? No, he doesn't look clueless. He's afraid. That's what I feel.
सोहेल भाई प्लीज ये स्पैम करने की जगह वो लिखो ना शायरी, मैं पढ़ता हूँ. मेरे को ऊपर जाके नहीं दिख रहा क्योंकि मैं फोन पे देख रहा हूँ चैट आपकी.
For me, I don't think Manya is afraid. I think it's more like he's no, he doesn't look clueless. He's afraid. Like I think the mental aspect is more like he might be afraid that if I make this decision, what if it's wrong? Self-doubt that made him like that. That's what I feel.
We can only assume, dude. Plus, one team that I love the rotations is Genesis. Always the center of the circle, somehow.
For me, the biggest comeback is actually Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
They had the biggest roster shuffle. Took them time to prepare, and then they looked really good every single
Apollo
game.
is like, wow, hot property, right?
And initially, right, I was doubting. Like initially, I thought, well, oh, Cyrex left, and then they are gonna be bad. But guess what? Both Genesis and also Aryan made it. I was like, okay, I want to see Cyrex versus Apollo.
I agree.
Because Cyrex didn't play VGIS.
Yeah, I agree with Mayank. Mayank just said that there's even if you get 0 points, that's okay. But there should be that vibe in the team.
Yeah,
which is missing. That's what he's saying.
Trust.
So,
I think Volcano is a good example. Like they already said, right, Vegito couldn't play, they weren't playing well. Week 1 they play like shit. And then today, Volcano is like first 2 games, they took time to adapt back. Vegito is back. Boom. They did good.
What do you think about BO7's chicken choke? They threw the chicken, no?
I don't think it was true. It was more like a calculated risk they take. So personally, if let's say the IGL say call, we have the numbers, just push. Both of them push, right?
Yeah,
correct.
push.
But one thing, they don't have smokes to set
you
up.
have to cover.
2, they couldn't cover. And that fight between him and who's that guy again? In the shack. I can't remember the guy in the shack.
Tanmay, it's not my team, yaar. वो POV था बस एक.
That guy outplayed BO7S.
Yeah, that.
It wasn't like a throw. It was a good fight.
Team Forever also played.
So for me, very simple. If the team make the decision together and we fail, it's fine. Because why? We worked as a team. Shit happens, move on. But if let's say you make your own decision, we didn't make the call, and then you fuck up, and then it becomes a fight, then that's an issue.
Punk की story देख चुका हूँ यार. I think tomorrow is going to be a very important day for everyone. Anyways, guys, Manya looking clueless in BMPS. I don't know what to say.
No, I don't think he looks clueless. He's afraid.
I'm gonna say wait for tomorrow and day after.
Yeah, wait for tomorrow.
Wait for tomorrow and day after.
They just need a mental reset, that's it.
A Square. Bro, Somraj is a very good player.
Actually, Liability is playing really well. I like Liability.
2OP Liability.
This season, and this year in general, Liability has really stepped up.
Yeah, learn from the past. Hype. LEFP is good, bro. Like all these teams, like we had 0 expectations, like how are they going to play? And when they come and perform,
I think Learn From Us surprised me the most during round 1.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they did.
It's amazing.
But at that time during round 1, Sahil OP was like, wow, their formation looks good, the decision making looks good.
Okay, AC Gaming is asking us, Speedo speak something about Jonathan's performance today. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Today it was bad. I also make videos like, dude, nice Parthu.
Team Forever. They already qualified, no?
Yeah, they qualified. भाई अगर कल दोनों टीम ने कमबैक नहीं किया तो elimination coming, there's a high probability for that. देख अगर दोनों टीम्स ने कमबैक नहीं किया ना तो there is a very high chance कि फिर एक ही टीम कर भी पाएगी कमबैक. Do you think दोनों टीम साथ में कमबैक कर लेंगी? मुझे नहीं लगता. आखिरी मैच तक फिर बात जाएगी और आखिरी मैच तक बात जानी नहीं चाहिए इस तरह के कंपटीशन में. लास्ट टाइम यू रिमेंबर मानिया ने कैसे क्वालिफाई किया था वो मिरामार का मैच, दे गॉट द चिकन. इट शुड नॉट बी डाउन टू द वायर. इट शुड नॉट बी डाउन टू द वायर. टॉक्सिक क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई? ए स्क्वायर यस यार, सोमराज खेलता है तो ऐसा लगता है भाई कि कुछ अलग खेल रहा है. आप उसमें अपने आप को देखते हो, व्हिच इज गुड. एनीवेज गाइस, आई थिंक हमने बहुत बातें कर ली. आई थिंक वी हैड इनफ टॉक्स यार. I see. Should we end the stream?
I don't know. We asked the chat.
Chat, should we end the stream now? मोनी भाई मिलने का पता नहीं यार. अगर आप हमारे उसमें आ गए क्या कहते हैं शेड्यूल में, आप अगर वहाँ पे हो आसपास तो या मिल सकते हैं यार. 2 OP 4v4 fights बहुत अच्छे से खेलते हैं, especially Botfire is super. Botfire is very good, Liability is very good. Even AIM played well. Yeah, AIM Hacks उसका नाम है भाई. His name is AIM Hacks. He's very good.
One thing I realized about 2OP Official, right, is okay, to be honest, about especially coming from 2OP Official, their strengths, they always play to their strengths, not to their weakness. Their biggest strength is playing compounds. They are very good at city fights, they're very good at town fights, they're very good at rushing, those kind of plays. But anything else, right, they always kind of like...
Plus, it's a risky team.
Yeah, it's a very risky team. And 2OP Official, they always try to play to their strengths.
Yeah, it's a risky team.
And it's awkward because not every day you'll get a place or of your strength,
स्पिरो भाई आपने बोला था कि गॉडलाइक की ये लाइनअप नहीं चलेगी. मैंने ये नहीं कहा था ये लाइनअप नहीं चलेगी. मैंने कहा था ड्रीम लाइनअप्स नहीं चलती हैं यूजुअली. आई होप के चले.
But 2OP's back support is very good. Yeah. Like their cover fire, their backup is very on point.
Teamwork
especially, their teamwork when in close compounds. One person get knocks, the other one trades. Doesn't matter what, they will go for it. They're very good at it.
Do you think? Don't you think Jonathan should improve his shotgun 1v1s? I mean, every player has to improve.
Sometimes his leg, sometimes his luck, sometimes his angle.
But you have to improve. You have to practice really hard. But practice. मैं तो कहता हूँ, if you want to practice like one guy, practice like Aru. Aru practiced a lot. But BGMI में ना, it's not only about your skill. It's about your team.
Correct.
It's about your situations. It's about your IGL. It's about luck as well. Thoda sa.
Personally, right, as much as you guys talk about his shotgun being bad or whatever, right, one thing you can't take away about Jonathan is his game sense. So for me, one thing I realized about him is that his game sense and his awareness, like let's say you want to throw a grenade, somebody made a footstep in that direction. It's hard to pinpoint that specifically, right? He can know. And especially buildings, right? Let's say 4 floors, there's 4 stories. Which room specifically this guy is? Jonathan can pinpoint that. Not many people can.
Yeah, so that's his skill.
That's his specialty.
Okay, points. I think tomorrow, if you can reach 50 or 55, then you are good. 50, 55, you have to reach. If you can cross the 50 mark, you can make a comeback. Last 2 days, you can play well. All right. मेरे को shotgun meta नहीं पसंद यार खुद. I really want it to be gone, but it's not going anywhere. Yeah, close range the DBS is hard to use. Agreed.
Back then, DPS was the meta, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how DPS... Now it's S12K.
S12K is the meta, yeah.
Just because you can spam faster.
मुझे personally पता है क्या लगा था कि आज सोल बहुत अच्छा खेलेगी. Sorry, I'm speaking in Hindi. I see. Personally, I felt that Seoul would play really well today. Seoul would dominate because the last 2 days of semifinals week 2 was so good, yeah.
Yeah.
Every round, every game, they were 16 points, 15 points, more than 16 points. So I thought they would play well. I just don't know what happened to the momentum that they were carrying.
So, yeah, they just need...
Below 40 points, then आपको 2 दिन में 115 चाहिए होगा यार. मतलब 115 80 points चाहिए होगा फिर आपको. 75 points in 2 days, which is still a possibility, but ठीक है. Before we go, it's time to end the stream. But before we go, I just want to say one thing. Tomorrow is going to be the most important day for all these teams. If by any chance a team like Godlike, Seoul, Reckoning, OGs, Wildfangs, if a team gets less than 20 points tomorrow, then it's going to be so hard to qualify.
But again, if the points are evenly distributed by every single team, right? Like how we saw in week 1, it will come down to the final day where it's going to be damn close. 1 point, 2 point tiebreaker again. That is the biggest headache ever.
So what I'm saying is, if tomorrow is a bad day for any of these teams, and believe me, one of these teams or 2 of these teams are going to have a bad day.
Yeah.
Not everyone is going to have a good day. Not everyone is going to make a comeback, and that's the reality. If a team is going to have a bad day, then it's downhill from there. He's from Malaysia, by the way. 4 दिन में से 1 दिन खराब जाता है, वो गॉडलाइक का हो चुका है भाई यार। 4 दिन में से 1 दिन खराब जाता है, agree. Although it doesn't matter now, what do you think went wrong with RNTX and what will they fix? Can blame the zone meta because ECL में old था.
Is this our Amol?
No, it's not. It's Anmol. Amol is
Anmol.
Amol. There's a difference of spelling. Everything was wrong with RNTX, dude. I personally felt there was no communication. There was no basics.
No fundamentals.
Fundamentals, yeah. That's
thrown out the window. Everything was just
it was like
nobody's working together.
So it was like the team was not trusting themselves.
Yeah.
There was no trust between the IGL and the rest of the team. That's what I felt. They need a positive person in the group. They need a person who is positive. I think there's a lot of negativity around the team right now.
So yeah. That's the biggest thing.
And believe me, even though these two tournaments, BGIS and BMPS, are the worst tournaments for RNTX.
Bhai, are you sure you want me to support Godlike tomorrow? Today I put prediction Godlike. Guess what happened?
Comeback is always better than the
setback. I will not predict Godlike tomorrow, bro.
Bro, I'm speaking a dialogue. Wait.
Sorry.
Comeback is always better than the setback. So RNTX will make a comeback and people like IC will get punched in their face.
No, you get punched.
No, you get punched.
No, you get punched.
You always say bad things about RNTX.
Okay. So Dude, I was the one that saw Joker like crazy, bro, on a freaking LAN last year in Kochi.
Mayank, I understand, bro. So Mayank is getting emotional here. He's saying, okay, if Seoul doesn't make a comeback, I will leave esports. I will leave watching esports. Don't do that, yaar. Support your team. Don't think negative right now. Think positive. Your top 8, both IC and you, bro, it's so hard to predict. Don't ask us right now.
I had my prediction for my top 8. All my top 8 didn't do well today. None of them did well today.
No, don't answer.
Nobody did well today.
Insane is playing really well. Yeah, Adi is very good. Yeah. Not that aggressive, not that passive. Adi is pretty good. Views on God's Omen. I still need more consistency from them. मतलब 1-2 गेम तो ऐसा खेलता है कि फाड़ देंगे सबको, बट फिर बीटी हो जाती है. Still good. कल स्ट्रीम करते हैं यार. आज के लिए बहुत हो गया यार. Thank you so much guys. जिसने लाइक नहीं किया लाइक कर दो. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. You can see my thighs for last time. Bye-bye.
Stop showing them your thighs, bro. Bye guys. Bye. Take care.